Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So this is the next part of the videos, which is video 4 now. So basically this is just videos we're doing, sort of who we are, what we do, trying to help other people out as well, and sort of everything that we can offer. So this is the video about Starlight. It'll be a shortish video to be honest. There has been snippets across socials and YouTube shorts. Mostly us doing these. I will make it a bit further and turn it over once it's done and show you the process. We do have a lot of people who have Starlight done, and this is one of the reasons why I started it, is they're having Starlight done, and then they're coming back to companies or they come to us with questions. When they put Starlight through and they're being cut off, they're using normal pliers or they use flush cut, but they're not quite in. And what you'll get is when you rub your hands on them, you can feel the sort of strands, it's sharp. We had one customer with a seatbelt, and he actually cut the back of his head while he was with us having belts on. This is one of the reasons we started it, and to show obviously when you have the Starlight done that there doesn't need to be any bits stick out. And I will flip it over. I'm going to carry on doing half of it at least, and then I'll do another video and just showing sort of how it's supposed to look like and what it should look like. How you obviously get your flush clips, and then obviously poking holes, things like that, and what you should sort of expect when you sort of fit in one. We are going to offer these kits online, obviously you can do them yourself, you don't have to come to us. They are quite easy kits and they're nice and small with the LEDs, being a little module rather than the big blocks you sort of get. They are nicer just to fit and easier out of the way. Obviously, so some of the foam pads, some quite thick. So as you see there, you would get sometimes a big block in, or you'd have to buy the longer ones, have the longer fibre optics to hide the box further down. That's where these are all on the headlining, they're all together, and then you literally just run your wires across. We will offer in the kit. So we're going to put a fused spur in. Obviously, it's fused on itself, it'll be on its own system. We are going to offer the wire, so it'll be around 5 meters length of wire for positive and negative, and then obviously the terminal on the end as well. So we will offer it as a full kit that you can actually just fit straight in. The good thing with these kits is if you want 300, you just put one module in. If you want 2, and then 9, and then 12. And the little box itself is Bluetooth, obviously it comes with a remote. You can use it off your phone, but it will hold up to 4 little LED modules. So that's where you get your 1200 from. I am wanting to test, so I do have a couple more kits coming where I can try and link 2 modules up and then see if it'll work off of one app. If that's the case, then obviously you'll be able to go however sort of many increments you want to do. But like I say, this is where we sort of are with the Starlight. Like I say, some process I'm still learning how laying out the fibre optics. But again, this is sort of why I want to do the videos, help everybody out as well. And obviously then you can sort of do your own, you don't have to, like I say, come to us. And then hopefully, even if you've got one fitted and it is sticking out, it might help you also in the back, work out how to do it, or even just improve it without actually having to remove it, or obviously another cost incurred to yourselves. So what I'll do is I'll carry on with this install. Like I say, I'll do around half of it, flip it over, do another video, and then I'll show you sort of how it's supposed to look and what it's supposed to be like, rather than them poking through and obviously putting your head or your hands, or just not looking as nice as what you thought it would be. And then, like I say, I'll do what they call a paper test. So a bit of tissue paper or toilet paper, and where you can rub it across. Obviously, it's fine and thin, and then obviously you can see that there's no snag, as well as you can still see the lights coming through. Which, like I say, is how it sort of should be. I have spent time on it. Like I say, I have learned. I've seen them done, and I've been part of them being done. Like I say, it's the first one that we've done in the house here for a customer. So, yeah. you just continue watching for the rest of the videos. And any comments or anything that you want to know, anything that I can help with, message, email, phone, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Me or Anna. Like I said, I do work 4 days a week full time as well as helping out here on Wednesdays. But like I say, I will get back to you at some point. Any other questions, or you need to ring, you can ring Anna as well. But stuff like this, like I say, is what I've been doing. And Anna's also been on the upholstery side of things. So, yeah. So, I'm watching. I'm about halfway through now, obviously, as you can sort of see. That's just next reel up there. So, what I've done is taped all of them up, obviously, to stop as much rattling as possible, and glued down all the points here. Obviously, all the holes that I've brought out all the way down. So now what I'm going to do is turn it over, cut them all, and then obviously make sure they're all flush. And then what I'll do is what we call sort of the paper test. So where you get a piece of tissue paper or toilet paper and then rub it over. Obviously you can show how smooth they are onto the headline itself and obviously not sticking out. So I'm going to carry on with that part. And then, like I say, I'll flip it over and then show you the results on there. So as you can see, obviously all the Starlight across. So there's no sharp edges on there at all. So, as you can now see, I've got some tissue paper. Not a pull, scratch, nothing on it. Which is how it should be. You should be able to feel it. Some lights are brighter than others. Obviously, there is slightly different tolerances and thickness of Starlight. Some obviously you can see from certain angles, some you can't see from other angles. Obviously, it depends where the Starlight is itself comes through. Here, obviously, looks quite a bit of a dark patch. Same here. But if I just show you on the camera, so as you can see, depending on the angle, obviously it's still quite light in here as well. But as you can see there, it's a lot smoother. Like I say, no sort of bit of sticking up or anything that you can catch your hand on. And then like you can see now, all the glow there. Even them areas where it looks sort of dull here. Not that you can see my hand on the camera with the dart, but so thank you for watching the 4th video I think we've done now. Any questions, like I say, I'll be happy to help. Sort of how we go on, processes we've sort of done. Like I say, we want to sell these kits, and obviously anybody out there can then fit them themselves. Obviously, any helpful that we can be, we will be. The kits themselves, like I say, we will do on the website. Also, these will be available through us as well. At the moment, I will have to check diaries, obviously, and availabilities and things like that. But if you drop us a message, we can get back to you, pricing and availability. But if you give us a like, share, comment, say we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Any emails, socials, anything like that, we'll reply as quick as we can. Tools we use as well, which might be handy for some people, is this plush cut here. If it'll focus in, which I'll snap on, got this cylinder bands, and then just this sort of brad needle there. So, like I say, thank you for watching another video. I say like, subscribe, comment. We'll be back to you as soon as possible.